a good time. Put a smile on your face, yeah. KB Cam and Elation Radio. Even brighten your day and help you through the night. Bringing you good music. KB Cam and Elation Radio. And here's your host, KB Cam.
Do you have an upcoming event? Well, I encourage you to book Beyond Defense Family for an amazing experience. Beyond Defense is a talented group of men and women who have toured the world to display their talents of song and ministry. Did I forget to mention multi-award winners? They're your one-stop shop for making your events the best in the city. Book Beyond Defense today at beyonddefense.org. Click Menu, then Contact. Beyond Defense, your audience will thank you.
It's your boy David Benton. Some people, they be like, yo, I just have a wish for my birthday. Or you know, they would say I had 3 wishes. I wish for so much more for you. I wish for so much more. What I wish for is that we live more. In the inner city, living ain't so piss poor. Realize we hypnotized by the discord. We blow money fast. What you think we rent for? Yeah, did it big. My kids wish I could've did more. Wish women would be women and men would be men. Or there was no child abuse or domestic violence. In the streets really moved in the act of silence. Wish the Catholic priest wasn't pedifying. In the government officials would tell the truth instead of lying. I'm born a lion. My daddy named me David Lyons. Wish we could do more laughing instead of crying. Wish we wasn't afraid of giants. Wish we could all be inspired by David and Goliath. Wish society wouldn't pacify. Make us ride, turn back around and buy it, gentrify it.
I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I keep my hands raised high when there ain't nothing left. Try to stay focused on the Lord above. With all the things going on in this world, that's where my help comes from. I wish that the world wasn't corrupt. I wish that we're united, spread love. I wish I know that Jesus is enough. Got my mind on my mission, G.O.D. That's what's up.
Yeah, I wish we all get our credit straight. Wish that single mother didn't have to wait for Section 8. I wish we all would investigate why the world is crooked and we can't set it straight. Yeah. God is not the author of confusion, so ask yourself, why there's so much confusion? With some husbands wasn't so abusive, wifey putting makeup on to cover up all the bruises. All we do is make excuses about the chains, the pains, and all the nooses. I wish religion wasn't so polluted. This is all facts you can't dispute it, barely have a right to do it. So much can't be proven. I wish we really choosing to teach our students, pursuing disillusion, turning us all to ruin. I wish our court system really would start improving.
Through the valley of the shadow of death, I keep my hands raised high when there ain't nothing left. Try to stay focused on the Lord above. With all the things going on in this world, that's where my help comes from. I wish that the world wasn't corrupt. I wish that we're united, spread love. I know that Jesus is enough. Got my mind on my mission, G.O.D. That's what's up.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio, and you better be smiling.
Beyond the fences in the building.
Hey, welcome. Yes. We love you. Shout out to Elation family. Yes, this is your main man, David Benton. Welcome to Beyond the Radio. I am in the building. And you know what? I am smiling. Yes, I am. We love you. We love you. We have a wonderful show for you tonight. Yes, we do. We are having a good time. We just going to have a good time. We are so thankful that you are tuning in right here on Beyond the Radio. We do not take it for granted. Every person that listens, we are what we call thankful. And I salute you with both hands. So we got a wonderful show tonight. The first song that just came on, that was Wish. That was me, David Benton, you know, featuring Beyond the Fence, awesome artist G. Will. Yes, that song is called Wish. Man, we had so much fun with that song. Man, we got an awesome show for you tonight because last week we went in. So we're going to share so much fun that we had. So we're just going to get straight to it because I'm smiling and I'm in a good mood. And you know we got to get crunk up in here. That's right. So, drum roll. Shay Samuels, are you in the building?
Shay Samuels is in the building, and I'm smiling.
Hey.
I do like him. Shay, Shay, Shay. Hi, Elations family. Welcome back for another Sunday.
Yes. See, I'm ready. I know tonight is going to be a very good night. I'm still in a good mood. I don't want to just talk about everything yet because I'm just still in a good mood because I had so much fun. So much fun. And we're going to talk about it tonight. So
I
Shay,
cannot wait.
You want to introduce, or shall I say our colleague?
Yes, I will. You guys, this guy is no stranger to Beyond the Radio. He's no stranger to Beyond the Fence. And you guys may know him as G. Will, but I'm going to call him what I always call him. G. Weezy, are you in the building?
I am in the building. What's going on, fam?
Like, I'm literally
I love how David is saying what it do.
Yeah, for real. You know what it is.
You know what it is. Happy Sunday.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
So, oh, man, all is well. G. Will, man, we know that you had to be in Georgetown. Was it Georgetown yesterday?
Yeah, Georgetown, Tennessee for a wedding. Had to help my partner DJ a wedding. Been busy.
Hey, how did that go, man? Talk to us. Talk to the people. Tell us, how did that experience go?
It was great. And actually, I just helped out my partner DJ Real Deal with J3 Entertainment. And every once in a while, it hit me up like, man, you want to come, you want to come work, man. I'm like, yeah. So we, this couple that we worked their wedding and reception, they are actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's a show that they were on called Follow the Dress, and I think it comes on TLC. So, with that being said, you may see me on the TV on TLC if they put it in.
Oh, Weezy.
Okay. Because, man, we had a good time. I'm out there dancing with the folks, man. We had a ball.
Man, that is awesome.
Yeah, I didn't get home till probably, maybe 1 o'clock, 1:30 this morning. So, yeah, long day.
Yeah, fun for real. Yeah, fun for real. So, man, let's just get to the show, man. Congratulations on that, man. It's always a wonderful thing to see family, especially the Beyond the Fence family, man, expand. So that's the way it is, man, for you to hook up and do what you got to do. Man, it's a beautiful thing. But, man, let's talk about, man, we had a awesome time last weekend. We started it out with the Love and Leanne show. Then we went to Focus Forward with Rodman. Then we had to perform at the Cynical. Man, well, actually, we did Focus Forward with Rodman that Monday, but we shot videos. We shot music videos. I had such an amazing time. Shay, tell me what was your most memorable moment for that weekend? Because the weekend was a blast. What was your most memorable moment?
You know I'm going to say food, right, David?
I was going to say that too. That was mine.
Yeah,
I would say when we all had an opportunity to fellowship. Shout out to Papa Do's here in Atlanta, Georgia. But when we all got an opportunity to fellowship and just kind of digress from all the things that we, were doing and preparing to do, we don't get a chance to do that often. So I would have to say when we all sat down to eat and just enjoy one another, laugh and, kind of not really talk about work, but, just get to fellowship with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What about you, G. Will? What was yours?
Oh, man. To be honest with you, I enjoyed the whole weekend, the whole fellowship. But I'm going to go with Shay. I'm going to go with Shay on the food, though, because that was my first time there at Papa Do's. Bang. And even with Cynical,
it was good.
Cynical food was on point, too. I can't front on Cynical now. First time there as well. Ooh. I gotta put, since we said food, I got to put both of them out there because they were both on point.
Yes, Cynical's food was so good. The meat was so tender. It's like you could drink the meat. It was that tender. It's like, I don't even have to chew it. I could just drink it.
My mouth water. Oh my goodness, that food was so good. So I gotta go with that too. David, what was your most memorable? I didn't even really have to chew.
You know what? I'll have to go with G. Will, really in a nutshell. Like, the weekend itself was very memorable. I'm talking about, wow. I'm talking about, it's a weekend I will never forget.
Right.
It's a weekend absolutely. I would never forget. Oh man, I had man, we had some funny moments. We had some behind the scenes moments. Man,
I gotta say the behind the scenes moment, David. I gotta say the behind the scenes moment, just because allow me one behind the scenes moment.
Okay.
Will you allow me one? Okay. So we were shooting the video for America, and well, I don't know if we got a chance to tell you this, but I have to share it with all Relations family. And so this is part of our fun time. It was kind of that we work hard, but we play harder.
Right.
And so we had been shooting the video, and right after the video, there's a scene you guys will see in the video where David is running. And so he had already started it, but he was quick, right? And we both are competitive. Well, you know that. We both are competitive. So I challenged him to a race. And so David is very athletic. He's very athletic, and we all, if you
I used to be. I'm going to get back to it, though.
Well, David said, "You sure you want this?" Well, David said, "You sure you want this?" He said, "You sure you want this?" I said, "Well, David, I'm a quick runner too." So David said, "Well, where you want to start?" So we walked a little back further from where we were, and we started running. On your mark, get set, go. And I took off. I heard 2 steps, and David was done. What happened, David?
I blew a tire. The tire went flat. Man, I blew a tire, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell you,
man.
I figured it out. I can beat anybody for the first 4 steps.
Wow.
For the first 4 steps, I can make the Olympics. You race me the first 4 steps, I could win me a gold medal. Matter of fact, they'll probably give me a diamond medal. I'm so fast with the first 4 steps, they probably skip the gold medal and say, man, we're going to give him a diamond medal. That's right. Nobody can beat me in America with the first 4 steps. After the 5th
I
step.
I just wanted everybody to know that.
Wow.
You know, the good thing about it all is, like I said, we work hard, but we play even harder. And that really does keep us, you know, just energized, and it keeps us on our feet. And, of course, we are all artists on the phone, and so we all are walking out our own journey as far as our health is concerned, and also just even our fitness. And so I'm a fitness guru, so I love being able to work out, and that was kind of the perfect ending. Of course, food ended in that, but that was the perfect ending to the event. So thank you for allowing me to share that, David.
I'll tell you what that did for me, though, Shay. One second, because see, when I pulled my muscle.
Oh my!
Because I pulled a muscle, and what that did for me, though, it really blessed me, because it was like, okay, I'm not as young as I used to be, and it was a reality. Like I did, man. You know, in high school, I played everything. I played all the sports, no problem. Didn't really have to stretch. And people used to be like, man, you the only person I know that come at her full speed. You don't have to stretch, man. You never. So it always implanted. It was implanted in my head for so long. And a guy got away from pulling certain amounts of arrogance from you, because I was arrogant with it. Oh, you don't want this smoke. Look, as soon as she said go, my mind took off 100 yards. But my body took about 3 or 4 steps. I felt that cramp. Man, oh, man. So now, today, man, well, actually, for the week, man, I've really been watching what I eat, working out.
That's what's up.
Stretching. Like, I'm right here. Y'all just don't even understand. I got my feet up in a stretched position right now while I'm on radio. That's how dedicated I am. That's right.
Well, David, I'm proud
soul.
of you. I'm proud of you. I really am. And that's one thing I can say, G. Will. I can say that we learn from one another. We glean from one another. And even in the mishaps, you know, what David is just saying is who we are as a team. We just help one another grow in that way. So, David, I can't take the win. I need you to be 100%. And when you feel you are 100%, G. Will, we will be back at that race line. Start, and G. Will, I want you to say go, and we will hit your hand. But I don't want to feel cheated. I don't want to take the win when somebody got a busted tire. Okay.
Right. We're gonna video it and document. But I do have a question, Shay. Now, when y'all began this race, even though he blew a tire at the beginning, did you continue running the full race, or did you stop?
Man, my bad. All you can hear was, I'm going to tell you this. What? I'm going to tell you, all you can hear was,
I can say this. I went back for him.
Okay.
Hey, you know how the Road Runner was, man? You know how you got the remember the Road Runner cartoon?
Yeah.
And the Road Runner say, me. That was Shay.
Oh, man.
I was the coyote, and she was the Road Runner. And you know how so when the Road Runner say, me, and just take off, and the coyote just give up.
Take off.
After being chasing them so long. That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
Look, man,
I did go back.
Go
back for him.
I didn't see her go back. It seemed like she ran around the world. Look, it was so fast.
I had to
saw
carry
her go
you to
straight,
the car, David.
and she came up behind me. Man, she went straight and came up behind me, man. She went straight.
Yeah,
she never
bad.
came back. Look, she came right behind me. I'm telling you, she never. She did come back.
Man, you supposed to put some gum on her shoe or something so she couldn't take off. Yeah, man, put some gum on her shoe or something. You know, you gotta have a little trick.
You went way back with that one.
Tie her shoelace to a rock or something. She tried to take off her shoe, come off or something. Yeah, you got to do this classic.
He'll have to. But we did have a really good time, and that's just indicative to who we are as a team. Just really having, that was one of those behind the scenes moments that most people would not have been able to see. But once you document it, G Weezy, then we'll be in the building.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we document that thing. We're gonna post that thing, so make sure you stretched and ready to roll.
And speaking of stretching and ready to roll, we talking about health, man. It's a blessing, man, to see you, Coach G. Will, as you are being a health coach. Man, talk to us about that, man. You being a health coach, what made you decide to do it? And please tell our listeners, man, how many parents you have lost.
And thus far, as of today, I've lost 52 pounds. And if I'm not mistaken, it's been 12 weeks. And it's been a blessing. Just, watching what I eat, portion control, a little exercise in the midst of everything. And it's just, I feel better. My energy level is on high. Better sleep. My mental, my focus is just even better. I mean, I just feel good. I feel brand new. So I really, I try to tell people that, watching what you eat, you are what you eat. So if you're eating a bunch of junk, I've done it for years. So, we hit the buffets. I'm throwing down. I'm eating enough meals for 3 or 4 people, as well as drinking sweet tea. I'll drink a gallon. Just put an IV in my arm. I'm good on the tea. But, I've cut back from that. Not completely. Every once in a while, I still have me some tea. I still have, some cake and ice cream. But, there's a time for that, because by me doing this journey on the better health, I was borderline diabetic. I'm away from that now. I was on 2 blood pressure medicines. I'm only on 1 as of right now. I hadn't went back to the doctor yet to get taken off this other one, but my blood pressure has been immaculate. And I mean, it's time to get a new wardrobe now. Everything's getting too big. I done gave away clothes, suits. It's like, wow.
Well,
I got a few more pounds to go. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a journey. It's a journey. I go with my dad for the cookout. He'll tease me. Nah, you can't eat what we got over. I say, yeah, I can eat a little bit. I'm just not going to go in.
It's all about portion control.
Portion control, a little spoon of this, a little spoon of that, and I'll be all right. I just need to taste it. I don't deprive myself.
But you know what?
I have days of
it really gets easier when you turn it into a lifestyle. When you turn it into a lifestyle, it really becomes so much easier. And then, man, when you start seeing the results, something that you worked so hard for, you really don't even want to mess up everything that you started. Like with me, man, I came out of federal prison in 2015. I was 196 pounds. Man, I'm not exaggerating. I had literally 7% body fat. I was chiseled up pretty nice. But here's the thing. I did the backwards thing. I did what people say they wouldn't do. I said, man, I'm going to eat. I'm going to gain me about 50 pounds. I'm going to eat everything that they said I couldn't eat. Everything, man, that I wasn't able to eat while I was incarcerated for 13 years, man, I pigged out. I ate everything I could think of. Look, I don't even eat pork. But you know what I did? I ate me some chitterlings. Let me tell you why. Because I could.
Right.
I just did it. Just because I know I could. I ate them 2015, Thanksgiving, and I haven't ate them since. But I was determined. I said, I'm going to eat me some chitlins because it's my business, and I can because I'm grown, and I put all type of hot sauce on it, and I don't regret it. That's right.
All right.
It's good with hot sauce. That's right. But
yes, sir.
Now I'm getting back to the point to where, my health is definitely important, man. I don't want to be overweight. And I'm determined to get back. I might not get back to 196, but I am going to get my physique back to what I once had, where I felt good with myself. And, now I look at my stomach, and I'm not proud of it. I went from a six-pack to a keg. So going from a six-pack, now my stomach like a keg, I have to do something about it. So I know it's going to take determination. And Shay, I know you're a determinated type of person as well. Because Shay, she works out. She's on that level as well. So Shay, what is your goal when it comes to working out? What's your end goal? Me, I got to get back to where I once was in a comfortable state. I want my six-pack back. I got to get it back. So what about you, Shay?
I just want to stay and remain in, perfect health. Like cardio is my go-to. So I just always want to know I can walk up the stairs and not be breathing hard. The hardest thing for me as an artist is to be on stage, and even if it's a small stage, just singing anywhere and running out of breath. So I just want to be all around, just fit to the point where I can do what I'm purposed to do without being limited. So I walk a lot, I walk a lot, and just recently did the charity fitness event at Fineo Fitness, which was amazing. And so being around those people, I may have something new that I want to do, but they were all like bench pressing. And I was just thinking to myself, like, oh, my God, this might be something I want to do. So watch out, G Weezy and David Benton. I might be bench pressing soon.
He's trying to get stocky on it, David.
I want to ask you as well, G Will. We got 2 minutes before we go to our break, but quickly, like, what is your end goal? Like, what is your goal for this this determination that you have right now as far as the weight loss? Like, where you going to say, okay, this is it, I'm good?
Really, my goal was to lose about 70 pounds, between 60 and 70 pounds, and just to be healthier. I have grandkids, 2 daughters, 3 grandsons, and just want to be able to run with my grandkid, like just to expound on what Shay said. You're not out of breath walking up steps. And if I'm outside playing with my boys, I'm running with them. I'm trying to outrun them. So just to be healthier, off of medication, because that stuff can kill you. It kills you slowly. You might not even know it, but that stuff is, it's not good to be on blood pressure medicine. Just eat better, where you don't even have to take it. And just have, because I walk daily as well. I walk every day. I add a little cardio in, a little bit of weightlifting here and there, because I know when I lift weights, I get bigger. So I don't want to swell back up. I just want to get toned. So just be fit and healthy.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
Man, and that's awesome. That is great. And we are talking about health right now because it's important. Kings and queens, men and women of God, we just having a good time with y'all tonight. And we really wanted to expand a little bit on health because, that's important. We want you to live a long and prosperous life. We want you to be able to enjoy your family, enjoy yourself without having to worry about dying soon or having to go to the hospital and take all these medications. So when we come back after break, we're going to talk to you. We're really going to get deeper because we always want to help you to become a better version of yourself. We want you to be able to walk out your purpose so you can be a brand new being. But we want to talk about you judge a tree by its fruits. And that's what we're doing with our workouts. We want the harvest to be plentiful. But it's also in your spiritual life. So when we come back, we're really going to expound on judging a tree by its fruits. You know a tree by its fruits. So with that being said, where the music at? Where the music at? Where the music at? Where the music? Where the music at? Where the music?
Where the music at? Where the music at?
a prayer for my friend. Called me up the other morning, 4 a.m. Said he's going through some things in his life, having it hard and hadn't slept in several nights. And he's calling me to help him on his way. If I didn't mind, could I stay on the phone and pray? So I walk into the living room, and Lord, this is what I said to you, cause you're the only way. Lord, I raise this up to you, and only you can bring the favor down and bring peace with it. So I place my trust in you, so pour your blessings down, pour your blessings down. Lord, I raise this up to you, and only you can bring the favor down and bring peace with it. So I place my trust in you, so pour your blessings down, pour your blessings down, Lord, yeah. I got to work so tired, could barely hold my eyes. Then my boss, he called me in the office by surprise. To myself, oh Lord, I put this in your hands. And with fear, I went to him, said, here I am. He said, close the door, I know that you're a praying man. My heart is heavy and I'm in need of counseling. I think I'm about to lose the love of my life. The doctor says she's ill, but I can't lose my wife. Ooh, yeah. Bring the favor down, bring peace with. So I place my trust in you. So pour your blessings down, pour your blessings down, Lord. I raise this up to you, and only you can bring the favor down and bring peace with. So I place my trust in you. So pour your blessings down, pour your blessings down, Lord. Yeah. Riding in my car, don't want my wife to see me cry. So many tears feel like they doing a drive-by. But I got so much of a burden on my soul, trying to be a light even when these folks will treat me cold. My mind is troubled and I feel I'm getting weak. Now that I'm down, I need someone to pray for me. Lord, I'm calling, there's no water, put my bag again. I need the strength so I can rise and take a stand again. Bring the favor down and bring peace with me. So I place my trust in you, so pour your blessings down, pour your blessings down. Lord, I raise this up to you, and only you can bring the favor down and bring peace with me. So I place my trust in you, so pour your blessings down, pour your blessings down, Lord, yeah. Lord, you're always there for me. Fighting for my family. Fighting for my family. Lord, you're always in my head. Lord, you're always in my head. When I couldn't help myself. When I couldn't help myself. Bring this up to you, and only you can bring the favor down, yeah. So I place my trust in you, so pour your blessings down, pour your blessings down, oh Lord. I bring this up to you, and only you can bring the favor down and bring peace with. So I place my trust in you, so pour your blessings down, pour your blessings down, oh Lord, yeah.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Beyond the Radio.
Welcome to Beyond the Radio, and you better be smiling.
Beyond the fences in the
building. Yes, welcome back to Beyond the Radio with your host, your main man, David Benton, co-host Shay Samuels, and we have a special co-host on tonight, Mr. G. Will, Beyond the Fence artist. I call him G. Weezy. Speaking of G. Will, the first two songs that you heard on the music break, that was him, brand new, G. Weezy. And Lord I, the newest. I want you guys to make sure that you go out and get Lord I today. It's on all digital outlets, Rhapsody, Tidal, iTunes, YouTube, you name it, it's there. Google Play, yep, it's there. iHeart, yep, it's there. And make sure that you download it and stream it today. we're going to go ahead and give a shout-out to our sponsors. Is that okay, David? We're going to go ahead and get into the sponsors. Yes, our first sponsor, Paula G. Voice, Lady Wisdom After Midnight. Shout out to Paula G. and a great big happy birthday. Paula G., I'm not going to give her age, but she celebrated her birthday yesterday. So we want to send much love from Beyond the Radio. She's always on tuned in, but she is celebrating today. So we want to say happy birthday. But Paula G., Lady Wisdom After Midnight, if you heard that commercial in the beginning and you are looking for something new for your radio show, your new commercial, a new spot, something new, Paula G is the voice that you need to have on your show. So why don't you reach into her at paula@paulagvoice.com or paulagvoice.com. Let her know that Beyond the Fence sent you. If you want something professionally done, make sure you reach into her. Tell her that Beyond the Fence sent you. Also, Palmer House, Kiki Crowder, formerly Kiki Pittman. Kiki Crowder recently married here in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're looking for new real estate, if you're looking for a notary, a mobile notary at that, but if you need some advice on where to go in the Atlanta, Georgia area, we want you to look up Palmer House. Let her know that Beyond the Fence sent you. All the information will be on the Beyond the Radio page. Last but not least, David, can I get a drum roll? Hey. Yeah, that sounds like a little Timbaland or some Missy Elliott there.
I'm trying to say.
Last but not least, Let's Talk Business Consulting Strategy and Coaching Group, LLC, the Beyond the Fence family. We keep telling you, we keep expanding. Let's Talk Business is our expansion business where we help small businesses and corporate businesses grow. You have an idea, you want to know how to bring it to life, make sure that you reach into us. Let's Talk Business. How do you do that? At aboutbuildingleaders@gmail.com. Make sure you reach into us for your free 30-minute consultation. One of us will reach back into you, and we will see your business come to life. We look forward to partnering with you. Again, that's aboutbuildingleaders@gmail.com. David, back to you.
Yes, and you know what, Shay, I want to talk about you. Before we go into our topic, which still correlates to what we're talking about, by that you judge a tree by its fruits. Like, you know what an apple tree is. Why? Because it produces apples. You know what the fig tree is. Why? Because it produces figs. So one thing about a grapevine, you will not find bananas hanging from a grapevine. Just not how it goes. So with producing that fruit, say you as a author, there's something else to your resume. Tell us about this wonderful book, this journal that you have, and what is your expectation on this journal?
Well, thank you, David. So the journal actually started sometime in 2020. Shout out to Life Coaching School of Arkansas, where I attended for my life coaching certification. I had already been writing a book, and as you know, the book that I was writing, it kind of got lost somewhere in the cyber world. As part of our assignment, it was to start a new book, and so it was on my mind to write a journal since I'm always talking about purpose and I'm teaching purpose and I just live on purpose. And I wanted to write a book that would help people as a guide. Some people don't know what their purpose is. So when I talk to them, they say, I just don't know what God has for me. And then there's some people who know purpose, but they kind of get lost in it because they do so much. So anyway, this journal really acts as a guide. And this, and the expectation is that, just what I said, as you complete this journal, that you would eventually find what you and what God has for you and your purpose. So I'm excited to say there's a couple right now, if they're listening tonight. Shout out to you both. I will leave them nameless, but they are in Alabama by the lake, and they are on day 2. And each day I get something from them about what they're learning. And so the book, the journal overall, is a guide to help you either tap into your purpose or to help you hone in on whatever your purpose is and how to make that purpose or that gift work for you.
Awesome. And I'm like, yo, y'all have to go. Where can we find it? Amazon?
Yes, Amazon.com for sure. Yes, Amazon.com. We want to make the book, we want to make the journal one of the best sellers. So go ahead on Amazon.com. The book is $9.99 on Amazon. We have a load of them coming to us, so eventually you'll be able to get them by mail from us. But right now, Amazon.com, you can go ahead and get that journal. It's good for really for people of all ages. It goes really, really deep, and so I love how the first couple said we had to kind of sit back on day one and think. So yeah, Amazon.com, $9.99. Go ahead and purchase your copy today.
Yes, please do that, and I appreciate that, Shay, because it's definitely, I do have a little insight to it already, and I can tell y'all it is definitely going to be a good read. It's nothing that you will regret. So are y'all ready to start our topic? Because
yeah.
I'm ready to get to it. I know it. We got 14 minutes, and we about to bless y'all even much more than you already been blessed. But I'm telling you, listen to those health tips if you want to be blessed physically. And I'm telling you now, if you want to have your mind right and be inspired so you can walk out your purpose, go purchase the book, the journal. But I want to really talk about
the 7 days. I'm sorry, David. The journal is, it's funny because I got a text. Did you say the name of the book? So people are listening. The journal is actually called 7-Day Journal on Purpose 2. You will be able to find it on Amazon under 7-Day Journal on Purpose 2. Thank you, listener.
Yes. And Shay, you normally on top of that, but that's the blessing of having supportive family and people around you. That's the blessing. So tonight we really want to talk about the fruits. You judge a tree by its fruits. So with us as family, right here beyond the fence, one thing we love for people to understand is we're so much more than music. And today, it was a blessing because I got a chance to do a coaching call to a 10-year-old entrepreneur, and it was such a blessing. And to be able to really make his parents understand that we're wanting to bring more value into this young man's life. Him as an entrepreneur, he have to understand who he is as a human being first. And we always tell people this, like, if you're, like, especially the adults, if you want to start your own business, priorities. If you're not prioritizing your personal life, like if you're not paying your bills on time, your credit is super bad because not because it's, everybody have financial problems. That's expected, and it's understandable. But if your credit is bad because you don't know how to manage your money properly, things to that value, then I think that's a problem. You're not ready to really start your own business if your household is really not, because that's your first business. Being able to pay your bills on time. And if you work for someone and you always come in work late, you're not really showing good fruits of a good worker. So if you're not a good worker, you as you're having your own business, and if you expect people to work for you, then how are you going to be a good leader or a boss, but you wasn't a good worker yourself? So those are the things, those the tools that we want to add to people, that you really have to get your personal life together before you really can start this business. And the reason why people's business don't flourish is because they really must enhance their character. And that's the hard truth. But people are going to judge you by your fruits. And that's what I have to. Shay, do you want to expound on that? Because it's definitely important. But I know you have another angle the way you do things. So you just want to expound on judging the tree by its fruits.
Yeah. The good thing is the three of us are on the call tonight, on air tonight. And I really wanted to just come from the standpoint of what we were talking about from this past weekend. When your reputation, when it precedes you, that also is another opportunity to see the fruit of people by the people that they're interacting with as well, and the people that they connect with. We had an opportunity to not only minister at one restaurant, but we had an opportunity to minister there. And the connection, I promise you, I thought was going to be a great connection for all of us. And then when we started to connect with the newer restaurant, shout out to Cynical Coffee Bistro here in Austell, Georgia, it was laid on my heart to actually connect with them. When you are in a position of when you are identifying with someone's fruit, the right fruit always grows. And it grows in season, right? And so it's the fruit that grows out of season that dies like the quickest. But when you are bearing fruit in season, it's just going to keep growing. And so connecting with Cynical Coffee Bistro, not only did we have an opportunity to minister in song, but we began to partner with accountants, churches. The people who were there started sowing into us, where it wasn't just, we go there to give our all and get nothing back in return. And so it showed how much we were putting, how much seed we had sown even before then, right? We didn't know about Cynical. We knew what we wanted, right? We knew what we thought would be great for us. But when it came down to our work spoke for itself. And guess what? God blessed it. And so here we are at a coffee bistro. Not only is it just a coffee bistro, but this man is bringing in business owners, other entrepreneurs who are booking us because of the fruit of our labor. But not only that, David, relationships built even before. You don't live in Georgia, but you have connections here in Georgia who don't live here in Georgia. Right? And so even your fruit, just the reputation that you have had, that fruit has allowed us to be fruitful here in a state that you currently don't live in. And you were blessed by a person who doesn't live here either. And because of that, G. Will and I were able to take an opportunity, and I want to use the word advantage, but take an opportunity to bite off of some of the fruit that you have been able to grow as well. So I just wanted to say the opportunities that we have because of the fruit the seeds that we've sown, but the fruit that grows out of that.
And it's definitely a blessing, because it's definitely important to have those type of relationships. And the thing about it, like I said, it's character. Like, everybody is not going to agree with you, and that's fine. Everybody's not going to agree with you in life, but you still got to know who you are as a person, and still have your integrity, still have your love, and you still have to have that vision to say, you know what, this is what I want to do to bless others. The first blessing got to be with yourself. You can't neglect self and feel you're going to bless everybody else. You got to bless yourself. Then when you bless yourself, and that's not being selfish, that's just being, that's using wisdom. That's just using proper judgment. Remember, get the plank out of your eye. Then you'll be able to help, someone else. They got the little sawdust in their eye. So that's what it's about. You get yourself straight, develop. People will see the fruits of your labor. Then you will be an inspiration unto them. And when they see that, once they pick from that tree that you have and they bite of the fruit and they see that it's healthy, they see it's not rotten, they'll start eating from your tree because they're getting the nourishment that they need and it's proper. And guess what? G. Will just said earlier, you are what you eat. So when they start eating from your tree, and it start making them healthy, they start seeing start generating a better physique, a better mindset. When they start developing and being better, guess what they're going to do? They're going to tell somebody else about it. And then they're going to also be able to teach it from their perspective as well, because now they actually lived it. They ate off a tree. So when you are what you eat, guess what they're going to do? Start producing seeds themselves. And that's what we want to do. So with you, G. Will, do you want to expound on that, man? We got 5 minutes, of course, not trying to rush you. But, hey, you can take the whole time if you want to. But do you want to expound on, the same topic?
I mean, I would just say that, of course, when you say that a tree is known by its fruits, it's basically saying a man by his deed. And like you spoke on your character, your action.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the love of God in you, because you can let that spirit fall upon other people. Because, we have the fruits of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience. And when people see that you have love for others, that right there, that's a fruit that they're like, man, this person is a loving person, patient, kind, and that right there, that's God in itself. So when you plant that seed of goodness, you want something prosperous to grow from that. Just like you said, you spoke with the 10-year-old, and you want to encourage. You don't want to plant. You don't want to have corrupt fruit growing that you don't implant something bad into somebody. So just showing the love. And I think with all of us within our music and our other aspects of life, is how we touch people's lives as being humble and, like I said, just loving people. When people come, I can go to places and people just love to talk to me. I don't even have to know who they are. They'll just come to me and just want to just talk. And it's like, man, I don't even know you. But it's like they're pouring after whatever situation they have into me. That song, Lord, I have people that come to me with like things that they wouldn't tell anybody. And then I can just either pray for them or just give them a word of encouragement, And I think that right there is, like I said, with love and patience, that's the fruit in itself. It's helping people grow. When people look at your character, then they'll know what type of person you are, if you're bearing corrupt fruit or not. So I think that's
absolutely
the main thing.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Well said. Shay, do you have anything in your closing?
No, I do not. G Weezy, you just took it home for us tonight, so I appreciate it, and I am very proud of you and everything that God is doing with you and everything that you are doing, putting your feet to the ground and just running. So I'm excited for you and very, very happy and proud of you.
Hey, thank God. I appreciate you all. I do.
Yeah,
everything you do.
It's definitely a blessing. It's definitely a blessing. And we want, to all our listeners, we really appreciate you listening. We, like I said in the beginning, we do not take this for granted. We love to come up here and make you laugh and have a good time, but at the same time, we want you to grow. We want you to come back next week and you have been elevated. And that's the goal, family. We are all family right here on Beyond the Radio. Shout out to everyone that's on the Elation Network. Shout out to the Logan Power Show. Shout out to Brother Calvin Logan. Had an awesome interview with him. Yes. So continue to keep this whole network in prayer. We know this is led by God. We know that Beyond the Radio is led by God. We know that Beyond the Fence is led by God. And let me tell you how I know it's led by God. Because of the fruits. God continues to bless us. God continues to bless us. I'm talking about honestly, and I can say that with so much passion from my heart. God blesses us, and God's hand has always been on me. I know this. I talk like this because I'm confident that God really does have me. I'm so serious. When you have that confidence and you know that God has you, I want to tell everybody you continue to walk forward, continue to be blessed, but most of all, please, please be a blessing to others because God uses you as their prayer. So we love you, we thank you, and please tune in next week and go to all of our Facebook pages. Go to Beyond the Fence. That's BEYONDAFENCE. And go to our Instagram and YouTube. And we love you, and we see you next week. With that being said, where the music at? Where the music at? Where the music at? It's your boy David Benton. Hey, yo, Shay. It's time to go beyond the fence. Life is so good. It's so good. Yeah. A merry heart do it good like a medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones, you know? Yeah. The world's greatest DJ.
It's about 8 in the morning, I'm just waking up. Got the Folgers on brew, about to fill my cup. While I'm looking out the window, the sun come up. I'm good. It's about 8 in the morning, I'm just waking up. Got the Folgers on brew, about to fill my cup. While I'm looking out the window, let the sun come up. I'm good. I'm about to get my day started. Off to work, about to make some dollars. If only you knew what I've been through, you would smile and say that I'm good. I got a good job, I'm good. And my bills are paid, I'm good. And my family's good, my health is good. I thank God that I'm good. I got a good job, I'm good. And my bills are paid, I'm good. I got food on the table, I know that He's able. Thank God I'm good. God, I'm good. I thank God I'm good.
Life is so good.
I thank God I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You are magnificent, great. Your feeling is hate, but we're ignorant grace. So intimate place, your heart of innocence make a life different break. This whole sin and the sinners, cause the enemy hate. You are the sun, stars, and the moon. You are the beam of light when it's dark in the room. When I depart from the womb, you're the air that I breathe. Always there when I need you, preparing for peace. You're so good.
I got a good job, I'm good. And my bills are paid, I'm good. And my family's good, and my health is good. I thank God that I'm good. I got a good job, I'm good. And my bills are paid, I'm good. I got food on the table, I know that He's able. Thank God I'm good. I got a good job, I'm good. And my bills are paid, I'm good. And my family's good, my health is good. I thank God that I'm